One of the things that makes this so complicated is the calendar. From July 21st through August 7th is a virtual Democratic convention. Then August 19th comes, and that begins the formal in-person convention. 99% of convention delegates are pledged to President Biden, which means in August, they're going to nominate him for president for this race, unless, of course, he drops out. If he does, Biden would endorse someone else, or could rather endorse someone else and ask the Democratic Party to support them instead. Or he could tell the party, choose who you best see fit for yourselves. However, the big question remains, what are the chances that President Biden steps aside in this race? Well, an expert in the history of American presidency told WFAA this.
It is more likely than not that Joe Biden will continue as the nominee of the Democratic Party. That's the most likely scenario at this point, but it's less likely than it was a week ago. If, however, he can be persuaded to step aside, it is difficult and complicated, but certainly possible to replace him and move forward with another nominee.
Now, there's also millions of dollars hanging in the balance here. So if Biden does drop out of the race, what happens to all that money that was for his campaign?
Right. And even in June, the Biden-Harris campaign outnumbered Trump as far as finances go. But this is really where things get tricky. Money that's been donated so far, that was given to a Biden-Harris ticket. So if, for example, Vice President Kamala Harris were to replace Joe Biden in the running, the money donated could be spent no problem. But if Biden were replaced by someone else, this is where things get murky, get kind of messy. The new nominee would have to start from scratch with funding. And what Biden-Harris donors decide to do with the money that they once gave is really up to them.
That's a whole lot of people to talk to.
A lot of people.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, Natalie. President Biden is set to give his first post-debate interview with ABC's George Stephanopoulos. You can see part of that exclusive interview Friday on World News Tonight with David Muir. Then the extended interview will air on Sunday on This Week.